The National Pedagogic University has experienced some economic issues through the years. Especially this year, the economic issues started and were triggered by the program Servilo Paga, and also by the poor funds provided by the government. The program Servilo Paga was created in order to give the students the chance to belong to any university that they want while they keep the correct grades on that university. The big problem is that lots of students have decided to study on private university instead of a public one. The public education is suffering in this case because there are not enough funds provided by the students. So for example, the National Pedagogic University has been forced to reduce the outcomes in order to get enough incomes to get the university afloat. I would like to talk to you about some of the things that I've checked on these years, and especially this year, that have changed the way the pedagogical university has changed in economic terms. The first problem is related to the cafeteria. This one, 3 years ago when I started studying at the university, I was able to have lunch daily for 1,500 pesos approximately. Nowadays, I'm not able to get that lunch at that price. Also, this one the size of the portions of the lunch have been changed. Now they are smaller than before, and some people started saying that the food is not the high quality, the quality that this one was before. The cafeteria also started selling some kind of junk food like hamburgers or stuff like those kind of meal, in order to get more incomes and help the university. It's not their fault, it's only that they do not have enough incomes to help the university, so they have to think in new ways to get money, okay? Another problem that this one is really important and the university is in danger because of this, is that 1 year ago approximately, when the new director started ruling on the university, some elective non-credited subjects were removed from the list of subjects of the careers. What do I mean with the subjects? For example, there was a non-credited subject called Japanese or musical expression. Those subjects were closed because they were not part, or they were not a mandatory for the career that you were getting. So they were replaced with a smaller group of subjects, and now you would have to take an elective credited subject only if you want to see a subject, and maybe you regret in the middle of the semester because that subject was not as you think it was, or by other similar reasons you do not want to take it. Another important problem related to that is the fact that the last year some teachers were fired, or they lose their job. They lose the job because they lost their job because they were not because they were not doing their job correctly. It's just that the university does not have enough money to pay for all these teachers. So, for example, on the languages career, the teachers that have a permanent contract had to start giving classes to more students, to bigger groups, by the same price or the same salary that they were getting monthly. Yeah. This is a big problem for the university, as some teachers lost their job, or the current teachers are not in the conditions that they were some years before, because they are getting more students and maybe they are getting more stressed. And and this is said at the university by some people that the next semester there will not be any incomes or there would not be enough money to pay to all the teachers of the university. So maybe some of them would lose their job as well. As the third point, I would like to talk to you about some problems that have been happening these weeks with the strike, not only due to the strike, but due to the hail that was some weeks ago. This hail caused that, literally, that the roof of the university fell down. There are some videos uploaded on the website of the National Pedagogic University where where we are able to see literally the roof of the university falling down. There is like a kind of river downstairs to the first floors of first floor of the building, and we do not have enough money to pay to, or any resources to pay for the way to repair that roof. Also, as another example, the last week some students were having class, were having English class, and the department of the languages department closed, and they had to stop getting that class because literally the roof went down, and the roof collapsed, and they had to stop classes, and they started recording the video of the problem that the university was having. Because actually it is not that we want to steal or take money from the government without any reason. It's because we are in need, and if we continue being being in that way, being so trying to ignore the problem the university is having, we will not have the chance to see that the university is in problems. If we do not try to do something for the university to keep it as a public university, this one would be turned into a private one, and would have to pay, and we all would have to pay more for the semestral for the semester, as well as we would not have the chance to continue studying, because there are some people who are not able to continue studying if the payment for the semester will be bigger than before. So as a conclusion, I would like you to please try to think about these ways the university is currently affected economically, and the reason why we are asking for money to the government or to a solution for the problem with the program Serpilo Paga. Because if we do not try to do something, or at least we are not informed about the issues the university is having, we would not be able to find a solution or to participate in the way that we would do it, as we are also part of the university. All the students are part of the National Pedagogic University. Okay? Thanks for your time.